To all of the people, and a lot of you were part of them, that wanted to get autographs of Big Manana so he's being good to his fans. So, he's running a little bit behind, but that's okay. Because we're going to roast him. But first off, before we can roast Mr. Manana, we're going to have to, I mean, there's a chair here that's supposed to be Vic. So we're going to have somebody be Vic until he gets here. So who thinks they're Vic Manana? Let's see. Wait a minute. I've always wanted to see this, and there's someone raising their hand that I absolutely did not think would ever raise their hand in a million years. The head of gaming for Akon is here, David Dow. David, do you think you can be Vic Manana? When Vic gets here, this is going to be funny. He's going to go in and try to sit down. So, oh no, Vic's already here. So, who here has been to the Gold Ring before? A lot of return people. Wow, that's kind of surprising. Hey, awesome, okay. And who here does not yet know exactly how this works? Okay. First of all, we're going to have some introductions. Introduce yourself, dear.
Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Wilkerson.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the voice formerly known as Vic.
I am Sherry Lee.
I'm Vic's brother, Filet Mignana.
Also known as Now we're also, I think we're also missing one more from, so actually what we're going to do, this is called the Akon Cold Read. Now, these people here are professional voice actors. And, you know, they voice a lot of the characters in a lot of the animes that you know and love. They work hard in their cushy little 2-foot by 4-foot sound booths. They've had it easy for a long time. I say too long. So we're going to see just how good these people really are. So what we do every year is we have a script, usually only 10 to 15 pages long, and it's a little scene from it's a little scene that they have no idea what this is, what's in this bag. They have no idea. This is the script. And for those of you that don't know what a cold read is, oftentimes when you're an actor and you're auditioning for a role, or you're going to try to get, the part, gosh, I really hope it's good. They'll give you a script and they say, okay, I'll look over it for a minute or so and then go ahead and start reading. So you don't have much rehearsal time. You got to do it cold. So that is a cold read. Now, with a lot of these voices that you hear these people do, they've had a chance to look at the script, do it a few times, do it in the booths, you know, they really get it right, take after take after take. Well, not this time. This time they have no idea what they're going to see on these pages. And they're going to have to make up character voices on the fly. And we're going to see how good they are. Wait till you get through the end of the script. Unfortunately, last year, for those of you that were here last year, we did not have the presence of Mr. Manana with us, and we were all very sad. So we thought this year we will include a little bit of a roast for it. But in order to do this now, because we're still waiting on a couple of people, we're going to have a couple more people. Who thinks they want to do voice acting and can do a cold read? Hush! All right. I remember you. The baby, no. No. Oh, you hold up the baby and think we're going to actually put that on stage and not you. No, if you don't want to do the cold read, you want to do the cold read? Do it! Yeah! Okay. 1. 2 hands right there. 2. That's okay, we're going to interchange them. And I want more. I want one more. Who do I want? One more. Right over there. Right there, you right there. Don't worry, we're going to switch them out. See, this is your chance to actually read with the voice actor show. It's not just an autograph, you're actually acting with them. Now, Thank you, Becky. All right, now let's go ahead and let's get some. What is your name, dear?
What?
What's your name?
Maggie.
Maggie. All right. Big hands for Maggie. Maggie's here. And here's what is your name?
Colton.
Colton. All right. Colton. Oh, yeah, that's what we call me, Colton. And what would be your name, dear?
Hi.
Hi? After the con, after the...
Oh, my name is George.
George! George, welcome. We're gonna get, actually, for... You get a very special job. Because Colton decided to stand up and do this. I am now going to pass out scripts. Now, what this means is that you will also be reading the descriptions for the audience. You'll be setting up the scene. If they just start speaking, they don't know where the heck any of these people are. So you set the scene by saying, "It was a cold night." Well, you know what I'm saying? You feeling? All right. Okay, well, let's hear the voice.
All right, do you want me to
to read something?
No, just say something, anything really important sounding.
Well, they walk across the room.
Okay, that was great. See, we're doing this little setup with him while we give the actors a couple of minutes to look over it and go, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? See, because the theme of this one, you know, because the spirit world is kind of the theme of the Akon this year, we decided to take the spirit demons and the spirit world kind of thing and kind of mix it with the Scooby-Doo episode. And I got another little challenge for you. I didn't write this one. I'm not telling you who wrote it. I didn't write this one. I did actually look at it surprised and go, oh man. I'd love to see him try this one. So, while they look through those pages, how many people here know what they have to go through when they do voice work in anime? Okay, yeah, so a lot of people you don't know, as they go in and they see a little screen in a little closet that's soundproofed, and you really see nothing except a script with the English translation and a little television screen in front of you that shows the Japanese version. And they have to go through line by line and record each line in English. Oh, it's the Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, it's the Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, it's the Full Metal Alchemist. Over and over again. And then they record those, they take the best takes, and they cut those into the English translation. So they usually get a lot of takes. Now, it does get rather warm in the box, which is what it's often referred to as, because there's no ventilation because it makes noise. So they're really getting into a self-contained closet, thickly padded with heavy insulation to make it soundproof, and no air. So it's not fun. They have to go through a lot of work to get these voices in these particular, you know, in every different voice for every different show that they do for you guys. They go through a lot of work. It doesn't mean that we're not going to absolutely butcher them right now. So, have you guys been reading through? Yeah. Did you get through the end? No? Okay. All right then. Then with that being said, I'm going to turn the mic over to Colton. Speaking voice, dramatic. Think about what you're saying. Set the scene for the audience. Action!
Thunder booms, and a crack of lightning flashes through the foyer of an ancient, decrepit museum. Cobwebs hang like bats in the corners, and dust piles up against the floorboards. Terry, a dripping wet writer, is standing just inside the door, holding the key.
Frank was right. This place is as creepy as they come. Wow, what a tune! Should get a good story out of the place. Wonder if the weird van in the parking lot is going to be sold off with the rest of the place.
Terry crosses the floor, watching for rotted or broken boards. He is so focused that he doesn't notice as he goes into the other room.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What is this? Oh my goodness! Woo.
A 2-foot tall fairy falls off the chair she was standing on. She points to a Bigfoot that is holding a book. Standing almost in a corner is a skinny figure in a dusty black robe with a scraggly beard poking out of the hood. It is eating a donut.
Hello. You want a donut? We got plenty.
No thanks. Gotta watch the calories.
The Great Dane-sized raccoon next to Shin leans out and sniffs the air near Terry.
That's Moochie.
Hero.
We're here to solve the mystery at the museum.
Mystery? You mean the stories about the place? That's what I'm here for. Or was, spend the night alone in the haunted house type thing. Hey, what was that on the staircase?
It looked like a giant chipmunk.
Someone go on in after it.
I'm after it!
I'm going up after him.
There it is!
Where'd it go?
It's gone.
Here they come. No.
Not the bio. What the? I'm not sure. I guess this museum's really haunted. Blah.
Haunted.
Ruh-roh.
As in ghosts and creepies?
Ruh-roh.
Steve and I's at home.
Hold on there, Shin. We promised old Mr. Carruthers.
Didn't say anything about ghosts.
Yeah, every ghost. It isn't a ghost.
It's not?
We think it's some sort of creature.
Creature.
Zoinks, a creature, Mooch. Shane, you guys can't leave. We need you. We need your detective skills. And we need Moochie's house. Nose. How about a Moochie snack?
Oh.
What about two Moochie snacks?
Yeah. Don't get to run away, not with my nose.
Okay, Shin, the nose has it. Here are your Moochie snacks.
Yes.
Regina and Shinigami make and eating noises.
Oh. That's profoundly disturbing, you see. Now that's settled. Let's finish searching this room while we make a game plan.
The group spreads out across the room, picking up objects, lifting lids, and opening books.
Oh my, I remember this pretty jar. I remember it well.
Really?
It belonged to the fourth emperor. For storage.
Storage?
Yes, dear. To store the tongues of people who lied to him. Very big on honesty. Ooh. It's all right. He had them powdered first.
So I guess you guys aren't scared?
Well, not too much.
Not really. No. What stories?
Ruh-uh.
The one's going around about the monster. It has 4-inch long claws and can breathe fire. Or acid. It can turn into giant vermin like bats, rats, chipmunks, squirrels.
squirrels? Yeah.
What's he doing?
He hates squirrels.
You're out.
Regina continues growling and sniffing in the background.
Why would a chipmunk or a squirrel? Squirrel. Haunt a museum.
What are you in a morgue? Hey,
According to the old Mrs. Barnard, the secretary, this land belongs to the Native American tribe known for their mysticism and haunted tribal music.
The Shamanamanas?
Very well. They built a sacred lodge house right on this site. The timber was used to build the lodge, was home to a large community of squirrels, who were apparently very offended. A group of them formed a militant faction they called the Squeakinistas. They climbed in the rafters at the lodge and threw nuts at the Shamanananas. They're ruining their musical worship and giving many a black eye.
That sounds serious.
It was. Without their sacred harmony, they were lost. They had to smoke out the lodge. They built a great fire with green wood and waited. It took days because the Squeakinistas were very determined. When they finally started escaping, the tribe noticed something mysterious. There were bats, rats, chipmunks, even ferrets that left.
That is mystical.
You bet. The tribe realized the little big-tailed rats were shapeshifters. For years afterwards, the tribe was plagued by these creatures. And when they died, they became larger-than-life ghosts.
Ghost? Shit, save me. It's okay, big fella. We can handle them.
Well, you never know. Even short little things can be dangerous, right, yo, Shay?
Whoops. Daddy got chipping at oil. Oh, that's what I I'm the tallest in my family.
Will someone dub this performance, please? Put it on Tsunami. Shay doesn't like to be called, height challenge, you see?
Sorry, I'm just nervous about the ghosts. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to be. My editor insisted I come.
Well, we promised old Mr. Carruthers that we'd investigate, you see. Business has been so bad he's gonna have to close down.
Yes, and we want to help keep it open. It's been in the community for decades.
So we'll stay. You can help us investigate if you want to.
Sure, why not? What's next?
Let's finish looking on this floor.
Okay. We didn't find anything here, so let's go to the next room.
Wow, this room is huge.
This is the local history and artifacts room. Old Mr. Gillian, the janitor, said they keep all the cool stuff people have donated. Look at these arrowheads.
Weapons are neato.
Those picture windows look out over the cemetery. It looks pretty creepy in the rain.
Yes, the town built the cemetery over the old Indian burial grounds.
Mooch, it's the head guy's hat. Look at all those feathers and bones and things. Man, it's heavy.
Shin, that's the chief's hat, or headdress. It's pretty old.
Mooch, look, I'm the chief.
What? Rough.
It's slipping, it's slipping.
I got it. Oh no, what's that moving over there?
There's something moving in the graveyard. Something white.
It's the chief of the tribe. He's been dead over 150 years. What's he doing?
That was an audio subtitle.
He's holding out his arms. I come in peace.
I'm holding out my arms, Chief. We come in peace too.
He's shaking his head. That's not it.
He keeps pointing in here and saying something.
Wait a minute. He's pointing at himself and back to us.
What is he saying?
What is he saying?
He's not using two fingers.
Oh, that's not a very peaceful sign, Chief. Oh, look! He's beckoning us to go to the graveyard.
You really think we should do that? It could be dangerous.
Well, we promised old Mr. Carruthers we don't want the time museum to close.
That's right.
You been on Valium or something? Come on, guys, let's do it for the town.
The team files out of the back door and into the cemetery. It is damp and cold, with a drizzle filling the night air. Flashes of lightning can be seen in the distance. A fog paces around their knees as they watch the blurred figure of the tribal chief.
Looks like there are more of them rising out of the ground.
What is that they're doing?
Swaying looks like chanting and
It's apparently in their own tribal language.
maybe we can interpret.
This next part will be sung in the Motown style. The 2/4 time, hip space, will be the two notes, the second lower and sustained while the second piece is sung.
I didn't catch any of that. Bow,
Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na,
Bow,
sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na,
bow.
sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na.
This background will continue as Joshe sings.
You are breaking my heart. La 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 la.
Do I keep going?
You are tearing me apart. You act like it's all a dream. La 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 la. You know things aren't what they seem. That
Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's not right here, you see.
Could it be the museum?
they keep looking at us. It's one of us. But who?
Yeah, what's wrong? Can't you speak?
He's pointing to the top floor of the museum. The attic window.
I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
Squirrel and nuts. Grr. Grr. Grr.
He's nuts.
Has he finally flipped?
No. Look in the window. Let's go.
The team files back into the museum.
We didn't say goodbye to the tribe. We found what they wanted us to find.
Team climbs the 6 flights of stairs and finally makes it to the attic room.
Hey guys, look over there.
Look over there. It's a dog.
Translation.
Is that
It's
Japanese?
the squirrel!
Grr. Grr.
No, Rouge. Don't.
Grr. I love squirrels. Grr.
Hey, giant squirrel.
Look over there. Another one. It's a closet.
There's a chipmunk in here too. It's a closet full of costumes.
So this is where the monster came from. Who would set this up? Who would want to close the museum?
Who saw the monster and then didn't see it?
Who would try to scare us into leaving?
Who?
Ew.
Eh?
Terry. You pull his mask off.
It's Vic Mignogna!
Yes, it is me.
Why?
Who's mine? I want to buy the land. It's the perfect place for Mangana World.
Yes, it's Mignogna World. Come on down to the theme park that makes Universal Studios look like a gas station. Ride the world's most complicated roller coaster, the Big Lightning Express. Ride the Mignogna cars and spend your summer weekends at the funnest place on earth.
Big Mignogna, where fun starts to be. That's Vic! Now, this being the case, as you can see, cold reads are not easy. They're going through these scripts, I'm trying to figure out the characters, trying to figure out where they're at, trying to figure out what they're going to do for a voice. They're trying their best to get it done quick. Because the pacing can easily slow. And if you guys wanted to get into voice acting, sometimes you face this when you're having to read stuff cold for the first time. But they wrote through it once now, so now we're going to change scripts around. And now we're going to get you first off, thank you to you three. Which one do you have? You have the same one. Oh, that was hers. Okay. So this is... You can't do everybody here. I'm sorry. It's a con now. All right, so now we need 3 more people that want to try their hand at voice acting. Okay. First of all, we're going to get... Say Vic Mignogna.
Big Mignogna.
Say it with passion. Say it with passion. Hold on to you. This is the audition process.
Vic.
Now say it with anger.
Vic Mignogna!
Say Jeremy Lee.
Jeremy Lee.
What do you think? We'll wait on you. It was good. I love it when one person's pointing to the other like, what? Say Jeremy Lee.
Jeremy Lee.
Now say it in a funny voice.
Jeremy Lee!
Can you do it like Kyle Bear?
Jeremy Lee.
Wow. What do you think, Kyle?
That was amazing.
Come up there. All right, let's hear this.
Jeremy Lee.
Kyle Bear. I know. When Cosby come into this? Was that your doing it? Was the Cosby was with the flies and with the flies and with the jello pudding pots and with the we played buck in the backyard. All right. Announcer, have a seat. Take the script that's in front of you. Now that everybody's read through this once, we can expect the pace to be picked up a little bit. Because the first time through is always the hardest. These, contrary to popular belief, they are human. Except for me. So, we're going to go at this again, and this time, we're going to pick up the pace. The music goes like this, for those of you that remember. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Oh, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Oh. Y'all remember that? Y'all can join in on that too. This is audience participation. Today's lesson is in pain. I will be giving the pain, and you will be receiving the pain. And I'm really hoping that Vic comes in before the last page. You're limited to English.
You don't like my translation?
Oh, fine, do it whatever you want. Whatever. If you do it Japanese again, that's fine. If you do it Japanese again, I will translate. And you don't want to know what I'm going to say. Here we go. This is to you. All right. Now, announcer. All right. Set the stage. Okay. You have to engage every single one of the people in this audience so they don't look at you and go, God, he's boring. You think you can do that?
Yeah! Ah! Here's your microphone. Now! Thunder booms and a crack of lightning flashes to the foyer of an ancient... Cobwebs hang like bats in the corners and dust piles up against the floorboards. Terry, a dripping wet writer, is standing just inside the door holding a key.
Frank was right. This place is as creepy as they come. Wow, what a tomb! Should get a good story out of the place. Wonder if the weird van in the parking lot is going to be sold off with the rest of the place.
Terry crosses the floor, watching for rotten or broken boards. He is so focused that he doesn't notice as he goes into the other room. A 2-foot-tall fairy falls off of the chair she was standing on.
Yikes, you scared me. Oh, you.
An age-old crone holds out one of her tentacled arms and shakes hands, so to speak, with Terry. She points to the Bigfoot that is holding a book.
That's him.
Standing almost in a corner is a skinny figure in a dusty black robe with a scraggly beard poking out of a hood. It is eating a donut.
That's Shin.
Hello. You want a donut? You got plenty.
No thanks. Gotta watch the calories.
The Great Dane-sized raccoon next to Shin leans out and sniffs the air near Terry.
Fat Moji. We're here to solve a mystery at the museum.
Mystery? You mean the stories about the place? That's what I'm here for, or was, you know. Spend the night alone in the haunted house type thing. Hey, what was that on the staircase?
Looked like a giant chipmunk.
Someone go after it!
I'm after it.
I'm going up after him.
Be careful of the stairs!
There it is.
Where did it go?
It's gone.
Here they come!
What was it?
I'm not really sure. I guess this museum is really haunted.
Haunted? As in ghosts and creepies? That's our cue to go. See you guys at
Hold it
home.
there, Shin. We promised old Mr. Brothers.
You didn't say anything about ghosts.
Yeah, no ghosts.
It isn't a ghost.
It's not?
We think it's some sort of creature.
Zoinks, a creature mooch.
That's my line.
I did it better than you, woman. But it's a gracious man, you can do my line. Shin, you guys can't leave. We need you. We need your detective skills. We need Mooch's nose.
How about a Moochie snack? Well, what about 2 Moochie snacks?
Yeah.
I think we ought to take Muji's nose and go home.
You don't get to run away. Not with my nose.
Okay, Shin, the nose has it. Here are your Moochie snacks.
Mojina and Shinigami make and eat noises.
Lovely. Now that's settled. Let's finish searching this room. We'll make a game plan.
The group spreads across the room, picking up objects, lifting lids, and opening books.
Oh my, I remember this pretty jar. I remember it well.
Really?
It belonged to the 4th Emperor for storage.
Storage.
Yes, dear. Store with tons of people who lied to him. Very big on honesty.
Ew!
It's all right, we had him powdered first.
So I guess you guys aren't scared.
Well, not too much.
Not really.
What stories?
The one's going around about the monster. It has 4-inch long claws and can breathe fire or acid. It can turn into giant vermin like bats, rats, chipmunks, squirrels.
Squirrels?
What's he doing?
He hates squirrels.
Mujina continues growling and sniffing in the background.
What would a chipmunk or a squirrel? Oh, for goodness sake, man. Whisper a squirrel. Not a museum.
According to old Mrs. Barnard, the secretary, this land belonged to the Native American tribe known for their mysticism and haunting tribal music.
The Shamananas.
The very ones. And they built a sacred lodge right on the site. The timber used to build the lodge was home to a large community of squirrels, who were apparently very offended. A group of them formed a militant faction called the Sweetkinisters. They climbed in the rafters of the lodge and threw nuts at the Shamanananas, thereby ruining their musical worship and giving many a black eye.
That sounds serious.
It was. Without their sacred harmony, they were lost. They had to smoke out of the lodge. They built a great fire with green wood and waited. It took days because the Sweetkinistas were very determined. When they finally started escaping, the tribe noticed something mysterious. There were bats, rats, chipmunks, even ferrets that left.
That is mystical.
You bet. The tribe realized that the little, big-tailed rats
Okay, cut for a second. This is a director's note. And sometimes the director comes in while the actor's trying to perform their lines and just stops them right in the middle and says, "No, that was horrible! That was horrible! I've never seen better acting from trees! It was horrible!" We're not doing that this time, though. I think you guys are every bit as good as trees. Hey, I like trees.
A tall tree?
Very tall tree.
Well, I want to be
But I'm going to give y'all a note. I'm going to give y'all a note while y'all are doing this. And the note, and you've all heard the term, speed through. Meaning faster. Alright?
like the micro machines guy.
Not that, well, if you want to do the micro machines, if you can think you can do the micro machines, then please try to do the micro machines.
I'm Vicky Morana. I can do anything. You can do twice.
All right. Now we're going to continue this on with a speed through. Pick it up, pick up the pace, pick up and go. Now we're going to set up for the sha-na-nas because the audience is going to get involved in this. When we get to this part of the script, this side of the room. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Excellent, excellent. Now, like them up there, you must wait for your cue. Oh, I don't want to hear. Continue on.
Action!
Correct us, director.
Use me as you would use pudding.
It's okay, big fella. We can handle it.
Well, you never know. Even short little things can be dangerous, right, Yosef?
What?
Well, you call it short, I'll put everyone in your body on the tallest muffin.
Yoshi doesn't like to be called, height challenged.
Sorry, I was just nervous about the ghost. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to be. My editor insisted I come.
Well, we promised old Mr. Brothers that we'd investigate. Business has been bad, so he's gonna have to close down.
I'm sorry, I was trying to do the same voice. Yeah, and we want to help keep it open. It's been in the community for decades.
So we'll stay. You can help us investigate if you want to.
Oh, sure, why not? What's next?
Let's finish looking on this floor.
Okay, we didn't find anything here, so let's go to the next room.
Wow, this room is huge.
This is the local history of Lapsworth Room. Almost the Gaelic and the Janitor said that if we can keep all the food stuff and people have in it, look at all the barrel hit.
I mean, the weapons are neato.
Those picture windows look out over the cemetery. It looks pretty creepy in the rain.
That was awesome. Yes, the town built the cemetery over the old Indian burial grounds.
Muji, it's the head guy's hat. Look at all those feathers and bones and things. Man, is it heavy.
Jim, that's the chief's hat, headdress. It's pretty old.
Muji, look. I'm the chief. Whoa, it's slipping. It's slipping.
Oh my. PG-13 people. I've got it. Oh no, what's that moving over there?
There's something... There's something moving in the graveyard. Something white.
Oh, it's the chief. It's the chief of the tribe. He's been dead over 150 years.
What are you doing?
Yes, he's holding out his arms. I come in peace.
I'm holding out my arms too, Chief. I come in peace too.
He's shaking his head. That's not it.
He keeps pointing in here and saying something.
Wait, he's pointing to himself and back to us.
What is he saying?
What does he say?
Hey, oh, now he's waving and giving us the peace sign.
He's not using 2 fingers.
That's just rude. That's not very peaceful side either, Chief.
Oh, look, he's beckoning us to go to the graveyard.
You really think we should do that? It could be dangerous.
We promised old Mr. Carruthers, and we won't want the town museum to close.
That's right.
Come on, guys, let's do it for the town. Yeah.
The team flies out of the back door and into the cemetery. It is damp and cold, with a drizzle filling the night air. Flashes of lightning can be seen in the distance. A fog paces around their knees as they watch the blurred figure of the tribal chief.
Why? Oh, anyway. Looks there are more of them rising out of the ground.
What? What is that they're doing?
Swaying? Looks like chanting.
It's apparently their own tribal language.
Maybe we can interpret.
This next part will be sung in a Motown style. It is 4/4 time. His piece will be 2 notes, the second lower and sustained while the second piece is sung. It is what I do, thank you.
What do you want to do, you guys?
Ready?
1, 2, ready, go.
Boom!
Keep looking at us. It's one of us.
Well, who?
Him, what's wrong? Can't you speak?
He's pointing to the top floor of the museum, the attic window.
I saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
Has he finally flipped?
Now look in the window. It's a let go.
The team flies back into the museum.
We didn't say goodbye to the tribe.
We found what they wanted us to find.
The team climbs the 6 flights of stairs and finally makes it to the attic room.
Hey, guys, look over there.
Over there, it's the square.
No, Booch, don't!
Hey, squirrels.
It's a giant squirrel.
Hey, look over here, another one. It's the closet.
There's a chipmunk in here too. Oh, it's a closet full of costumes.
So, this is where the monster came from? Who would set this up? Who would want to close the museum?
Who saw the monster and then didn't see it?
And who would try to scare us into leaving?
Who?
It's Terry.
It's not Terry. And you boys
I said it was Terry.
No, I said it's not Terry. Listen, Yoshi, you gotta pull the mask off and find out that
It's Big Manana.
Yes. But first, we can talk about one of the wonderful qualities about myself. Well, you already know them all, so you can all recite them all for me. You're like my giant, very adoring mirror. I love you, kid.
Read the line.
I thought I was really getting into the character, and I felt that
End it!
I want to buy the land, Tony. It's the perfect place to make Tony is a bleep land.
You really think I'm going to cast you after that audition?
Dick Morgana, I cast myself.
Yes, it's making the underworld. Come on down to the theme park that makes Universal Studios look like a gas station. Bring your friends, ride the ride, most complicated roller coasters ever that the White Line Express. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Be there, ride the big yard cars. Bring your summer weekends at the funnest place on earth. Yeah!
All right.
Works for me, of course.
And cut. Well, this time, going a little bit faster. Much better, guys. Much better, guys. Very good. You guys should be professional actors. You should do some voice work or some actors. That was fantastic, really. Very nice. So, no, honey, don't wear the blue shirt today. It shows sweat stains.
No, honey, I'll be fine. Don't worry.
So that being said, we've challenged these people enough. First off, I want you to give a big hand to our guests. And Vic. Really a Scottish Vic. I wasn't expecting that one. It's very nice. So, that being said, now we're going to do some question and answer for these guys because we've just put these people through hell. And it doesn't look like it. Because one of the keys of being a good performer is never let them see you sweat. And I should have thought more before I even said that. But
I don't sweat, I glisten.
as long as he doesn't sparkle. Alright, that being the case, we want to give a big hand to our audience members. You have a seat? And oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm about to say this. A big hand and thank you to Mr. David Daub, our head of gaming, for playing with
I'll be signing off the question after Manana, so if you want to go down there.
Oh,
Are you staying for the Q&A?
Am I Director Sama?
well, you know what? I think this time we should let the audience decide. Should he stay for the Q&A or Q&A?